Hey there, it's Anonymous Tea, where we spill the tea anonymously. Hello, everyone. Hello, YouTubers. Hope you guys are all having an amazing day today, sending good vibes, sending positivity, sending blessings, and good energy to each and every single one of you. Thank you so much for tuning in. So, anything I say is alleged and in my very, very personal opinion. This is for entertainment purposes only. None of this is personal. The Copyright Act of 1976 is in the description box. Some meat and potatoes, some housekeeping items. It is free to follow me. Free to follow me on this channel, Anonymous Tea. Free to follow me on my other channel, Anonymous Tea Podcast. There is new content over there. Follow me on the Tickety Talk at Anonymous Tea Podcast. Free to follow me on the Instagram. On the Instagram is at AnonymousRealityT. Free to share everywhere. Free to like the video so it gets out to the algorithm. Free to share with your family, your friends, and your foes, and coming or going, hit the like button. So today we are talking Halle Bailey and Scott Bridgeway and PR and handler allegations. No. Happy Thanksgiving Day Eve, y'all. For those of y'all who celebrate it, happy Thanksgiving to everybody and all of the things. We got to talk, y'all. We have to talk. First of all, do you know my Halle Bailey video right now that I did the other day is under review? Is under review. Are people not happy about seeing Halle Bailey happy? Like, is that what this is? Y'all are not happy seeing Halle Bailey happy? I don't understand. Is it the DDG fans? So I'm trying to get that authorized again. Like it is insane. It is insane, you guys. The level of parasocial behavior that takes place, and it just confirms to me that the DDG fans want him and Halle together. That was their meal ticket. And it doesn't matter how successful DDG is as a Twitch streamer. That tells me everything I need to know, that you do not want to see Halle Bailey happy. You do not want to see her moved on and happy. Make it make sense! So we are here today. I am not sure who put out these marching orders or who decided that this was a thing, but it started with a comment on that same video that was like, this is a handler. And I said, what? No. Right? And I ignored it because I'm like, this isn't true, right? But now I am saying people who are pro DDG that are, putting out these false narratives about Halle, saying that Halle is doing too much, that this is PR, she's trying to show that she's moved on from DDG and all of this and all that. And I'm like, where have y'all been? And I know this was going to happen the moment that those GQ pics went viral, and it went viral the other day with the kiss cam, the photo booth of Halle and Scott Bridgeway. I knew people were not going to be feeling it. I knew people were not going to be feeling it and were going to come up with their own narratives, you guys. Like, it's really unfortunate, right? Because here's the thing. Here's what's so crazy, right? Is that the GQ Men of the Year Awards, you guys, was back in, it wasn't like a day or two ago. You know what I'm saying? This wasn't like the GQ Men of the Year Awards happened yesterday, right? No. We're talking almost 2 weeks ago. Nearly 2 weeks ago that the GQ Men of the Year Awards, and it seems that some of y'all are just now, and this happens all the time, right? Where more behind the scenes stuff will come out. So Halle Bailey originally walked the red carpet alone. If there are red carpet pictures with her and her new boyfriend, we haven't seen it. Just the video that I did the other day had the shot of Halle getting out the car with Scott Bridgeway and heading into the event. But that was not out prior. It came out maybe like a couple days prior before I did the video. But we're talking nearly 2 weeks. here's the thing. I don't think y'all understand something that's PR. Because when you compare it to DDG, some people could argue that was PR because DDG was everywhere with Halle. He couldn't wait to be seen at, a Super Bowl, a Grammy Award show, to meet Beyonce and Jay-Z. He couldn't wait to be at Fashion Week, and now all of a sudden he's into fashion because he was put on and everything else by Halle. No. It's just funny to me that this whole time, y'all ran with these false narratives that it was Halle that couldn't move on, that it was Halle that was single, that she was just another statistic, and all of this and all of that. And y'all seeing her loved up has some of y'all in a tizzy, and it is wild to me. This man has been in Halle's life at some point in the first quarter of 2025. At some point earlier this year, y'all. Where Halle was being spotted as early, I think, as around March or April, and everything else. And people suspected that she had a boyfriend. But people didn't know who the boyfriend was. And then when Halle posted early April, it looked like "Feed me and I'm a happy girl" with a heart emoji. I knew then that she had a new man, right? And then people said when Kendrick Lamar went on tour for this latest tour to promote his newest album, that they saw Halle at multiple shows. And they saw her with somebody, but they didn't know who it was. But none of this was out there, right? And so it wasn't until July that we got those photos on the yacht in Italy, right? Of Halle and her man. And even then, people didn't know who it was. And people were like, oh, this must be PR, this must be fake, since it's the same day as DDG is supposed to see one of his few supervised visits, right? And so, nonetheless, people ran with that narrative that this is all a distraction, da-da-da-da-da. Then in August, I think, Halle's boyfriend, they were at a restaurant. They've been spotted at restaurants and things quite a bit. But it's been on the low, right? It's been on the low. And they've been together. They were at Keke Palmer's birthday party, too. They're not hiding, right? Scott was at Halle's album release party. But again, you didn't see him in pictures, but you saw him in the background. You know what I'm saying? And also, if you follow Halle on Snapchat, she posts a lot about working out, some of her day-to-day stuff, but you can see that he's there. You can tell that he's there. Or nights that she's cooking at her house and she's making plates for 3 people. One kid plate and 2 adult plates, and nobody's putting 2 and 2 together. Where is it that this is PR? Because if this was PR, Scott would be, and Halle would be front and center. I would see Scott doing all these interviews, doing all of these, front page covers and everything else, talking about Halle, talking about their relationship, like what DDG used to do. Or be on all these streams doing foolishness, like reacting to a kissing scene in The Little Mermaid and reacting to trailers and things that Halle was in and giving your opinions that were going to go viral because it was Halle. No. See, some of y'all are not used to a man who is successful in his own right, who is handsome, and does not need social media validation. Some of y'all are not used to that. Some of y'all think that having everything on blast on social media is the key to successful relationships, and I am here to tell you, no. What? But Halle told y'all in her Terrell interview that it's clear some of y'all did not see that her approach to her relationships and certain things now, after the disaster with DDG, she is way more private. She is keeping way more things on the low. She is not letting y'all in. But she just wants y'all to know that she is super duper happy, and she is the happiest that she's ever been, and she is content with everything. But Scott's been there, you know what I'm saying? Like he's been there with her, but he allows her to have her shine. He is not intimidated by her or by her success. He's building his own brand, his own success with Kendrick Lamar, with Kanye, and baby Kim, and everything else. He's doing his own thing. See, a secure man does not need to be on the internet complaining about his lady. That's the difference. And so because you don't have the details, you don't have the inner workings to really assess the relationship dynamics of Halle and Scott, y'all are doing the cop-out of calling him her handler and calling him, PR and everything else. No. A handler? Well, like, what are we saying? If they wanted to do something PR, they would have pushed Halle out immediately with somebody else who, is a known celebrity, whether it's a known actor or a known musician or a known athlete, and really push it front and center to be like, hey, look at Halle and so, they're at the game. Look at Halle and so, they took a trip together. Look at Halle and so. Like that's when PR is like PRing. Where they happen to spot every single detail of your life everywhere, and you have no break, right? And then on top of that, there's like interviews on top of it all, right? But then that even gets dicey. That gets a little bit messy because some celebrities don't ask for you to be following them on vacation and everything else. But I'm here to tell you there's no PR as it pertains to Halle and Scott. I can't believe y'all are doing this. Like this is low for y'all to even insinuate such a thing. But again, if you're not a Halle Bailey fan, if you don't follow her, you don't know that this man has been her man. But it's just not for you to see like on the level that y'all saw DDG, because she's not with a streamer anymore. Thank goodness. She's not with somebody who needs to invite the public into his life 24/7 for attention and for clicks and views. You have somebody who is content making money on their own and it not having to be blasted on the internet. Like, I wouldn't even, it's just crazy, man, of how y'all move. And it tells me more and more, y'all wish Halle still was with DDG. But I really feel like the big smoking gun is with the latest India Love scandal. Y'all are looking at anything, specifically with Halle Bailey, to try to have a dig. And it's not working. You thought that Halle had to be with DDG and that she did not have any other options and everything else. That is the Little Mermaid. She was going to be good on her own, whether she was with someone or not. She is in demand. People are shipping her with her new co-star in the movie that comes out next April. I said they could be a power duo as actors and do multiple comedies together. Rom-coms together, because that's how good their chemistry is. But they both have their own relationships, right? In real life. That's usually how it goes with most actors. But y'all are so pressed to see Halle happy, because it doesn't fit y'all narrative that Halle was sitting at home all of these months crying and depressed over DDG, or that she was being vindictive over DDG because their custody battle, all this. No. She was trying to get things standardized. And the ABUSC was true. She did not go nuclear and release the Ring camera footage. She was sparing DDG. And from the looks of it, DDG still seems to be on stream 24/7. So how is it that he's seeing his son like that, y'all? But y'all not putting two and two together. of when he's streaming and when he's not streaming. Because right now, DDG is on a marathon presidential run to try to win Streamer of the Year. So y'all not looking in the in-between, well, when is he seeing his child? Y'all not concerned about that. Y'all are obsessed about Halle now. And I told y'all, if y'all think y'all gonna have smoke for her man, he's gonna block you on the internet. Because he's not gonna be playing any of that nonsense. So, nonetheless, y'all gotta let it go. Halle and DDG are never, ever, 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 ever getting back together. And this is not PR. This is not a handler. There is no way anybody is just gonna be around the child like that, y'all. Y'all gotta understand what time it is. But y'all need to move on, and DDG needs to move on. So there's that. That's it. That's all. Es todos, es final, es finito. It's the end of the road. It's the end of the line for this video. Let me know your thoughts in the comments. Please do not forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Hit the notification bell so you're notified the moment I post content on my channel. And with that being said, I'll talk to you guys again very soon.